Yo, what's going on? In this video, I am going to be sharing some tips on how to promote your Ark server, your Ark PS4 server, Xbox server, PC server, whatever. This will help you promote that server, so be sure to stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of juicy marketing information, so I'll see you in a sec.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
If you want to get your Ark PS4 server set up in minutes instead of messing around in the Nitrado expert settings for hours, then go to arkps4servers.com/settings. Here you'll find downloadable settings codes that you can easily copy and paste to the expert mode settings of your Nitrado server and get your server set up ASAP. And if you want to get more players on your server and grow your community, then you can add your server to the site by going to arkps4servers.com and grow your community today. Yo, what's going on? I'm Jay Cartere from arkps4servers.com, teaching you how to be better. And I did a video, wow, I filmed it like a couple months ago. It will come out before this video and it'll probably come out in quick succession, but I did a video on like how to write your description for your Ark server, which you should definitely check out ASAP. It will be like up there, as that is basically the groundwork that you'll need to implement in this video. So in that video, I told you how to write your description. I even created a template for you guys to use. And in this video, I'm going to show you where to be posting this description of your server, where to be promoting your server, and how to get your server information out there so that people know your server exists. And if they want to come play, they are able to do that. So let's get into it. There are a few different ways that you can promote your server. And the first way I highly suggest is Reddit. Now, Reddit has a specific... Oh, before we get into that, obviously, I need to qualify that I know what I'm talking about and I know how to help people promote their servers, and I've promoted my server and all that sort of stuff. Now, I've run an Ark server. For almost a year. It's not 100% a year yet. It'll be like a month until it's or a month or two until we hit a year. But I've been running my Ark server for a little while, and let me show you the information that we have here. Now, basically, what I did is in 2018, in about, I think it was January that we started doing this. In January, I implemented a quiz that people had to fill out in order to join the server. Now, this was done so that I could gain more information about the types of people who wanted to join my server, and I could find out why they wanted to join the server, that sort of stuff, because that would help me with marketing down the line, and so that we could cut out people who weren't fit for the server, and so that I could actively have the statistics and see how many people I was able to get to sign up to join the server. And as you can see, we had over 1,000 applications from, it seems, basically the end of January to about halfway through June. That's when I stopped this process and changed the process, and you know, did some other things which isn't super important now. But this was basically a test. I just wanted to see how many people I could promote the server to and get to come and sign up to the server. Now, not all of these people who sign up to the server are playing on the server now. 100% not. That's not what's happening, and not everyone who actually applied to join the server fulfilled every step, because there was a 3-step process. And now it's just patron only, because I do not have the time to be dealing with all the children and BS politics and just like all the stress that comes with running a public server and letting anyone join. You get a lot of undesirable people and people who are just dicks, basically, and I want to keep those people out. I don't want to have to deal with them. I don't want to have to accommodate them, and I don't want to have to accommodate the rest of my community. I don't want to have to make the rest of my community accommodate them. What I'm trying to go for now is a really small, compact community of like-minded, mature players. But when I did this, I was trying to get the data so that I could help you guys with your own servers. And you know, if you haven't got over 1,000 applications, then you should be listening to what I'm saying, because this will help you out. So let's get into the first way to promote your server, the first place you can promote your server. That is Reddit. Currently, right about now, Reddit isn't working, so I can't show you all the examples of other people posting their servers, or even me, because it's down. Hopefully when you're watching this, it won't be down. But if you go to reddit.com/r/survive together, this is the actual subreddit for people that want to promote their Ark servers. This is a subreddit that's dedicated to that. Now there are a few other subreddits that I've got on my phone here. You can go to r/survive the Ark and r/Ark PS4, but those subreddits are not dedicated to actually promoting your server, so you might find your server post getting deleted or banned. But there are some Ark subreddits which allow you to post your server if you follow their rules, so just look into that. But Reddit is a very, very good place to get a lot of eyes on your server and have people, you know, coming to apply and saying, showing their interest if they are interested in your server. The next place you want to go to, I will have all these website links down below, by the way. All the links that you need will be in the description, so definitely read that. The next place you want to go is the Ark Forums. Now, in order to get to the Ark Forums, you go to survivetheark.com. That is the official Ark website. And then just click on the Forums tab here, and that will bring you to this page. And then here you will see all the forums. And depending on what platform you are, will basically decide what forum you want to go into. So as you can see, here's the PC forums, and here you want to go to server administration. For Xbox forums, you want to go to dedicated server discussions, and for PS4 you want to go to dedicated server discussions. Here, as you can see, it's for general PS4 dedicated server discussion and advertising. So you can come here and talk about, you know, problems that you're having with your server and stuff, to see if other people are able to help you out with that. But you can also post your server information, and as you can see, this guy posted his server 3 hours ago. He's got 66 views. He's got one reply, which isn't great, but 66 views, which is better than 0. So him just doing this and just posting here 3 hours ago has got him 66 new eyes on his server. So it's definitely worth posting your server in these forums. So definitely go and do that. So next on my list is YouTube. Now, YouTube is a very good source for me personally in getting people to join my server, but it may not be great for you if you're just starting out and you don't have a YouTube channel and you don't know anything about YouTube marketing or anything like that. I did write a book on YouTube to let people know how to market themselves on YouTube and that sort of stuff. Link will be in the description down below if you want to purchase that. And I've got a bunch of free videos on the channel that will help you learn how to grow your YouTube channel, how to be able to market and how to create videos that actually bring in views over time. Now, what a lot of people see when they come to my channel is my videos generally don't get a lot of views in like the first couple days and stuff. Some videos don't get a lot of views whatsoever because I don't care to make them get a lot of views. But I do push my server marketing videos. As you can see, this was my latest server marketing video. This came out like last week, I believe, and it's almost on 400 views, which generally doesn't happen with most of my other videos because I just leave them to sit there for a amount of time, and then they eventually rank and bring in a bunch of views. But for this particular video, I just sent it out to people in Discord. I just did an announcement and asked people to support it, and as you can see, it's going up there. And if I go down and we go to some of my previous server advertisements, as you can see, this is over 10,000 views right about now. It's got over 175 likes, a bunch of comments. This is bringing a bunch of people to the server. And we got another server advertisement here, which is basically just me advertising the server. So the fact that these are getting a good amount of views is really great, because it's like I'm just putting up an ad. This is over 3,000, and then these ones are a little bit lower, like 1,500, and this was the first one I made, so like 300, but better than zero. And if I go through this video and kind of show you what's going on here, you'll basically see it's just I'm showing some footage of the server, I'm talking about the information in the server, and just telling people, yo, if you want to join a server that's good for mature players, it's also patron only, so you need to become a patron to join, then this is the server for you. And as you can see, you know, I've just used spectator mode and gone through the bases on the server. We've got some links and that sort of stuff, and then we've got the links for people to join in the description and in the pinned comments, so people can just click here and that will take them to my website, which basically gives them all the information they need to join the server. And am I ranking for any of these? Yeah, as you can see, I'm ranking #1 for boosted Ark PS4 Center server, ranking #3 for join my Ragnarok server. So this is going to bring in a nice amount of views over time. As you can see, this was basically had a lot of views in the beginning, and now it's kind of tapered off. But if we go and look at my previous advertisement, let's go for the 10k one, because we'll have more statistics over there. Like, when you use SEO correctly and you know how to make your videos rank, you're able to put up a video that will just continually promote your server over time. So if we go here and we go and check if we're ranking, we should be ranking for a few of these. As you can see, we're ranking #1 for join my aberration server, #1 for boosted Ark PS4 aberration server, #2 for best Ark PS4 Service 2018, which is pretty good. And if we look at the historical viewage, as I said, that is true of my channel and true of many of my videos over you know, on my channel. It starts off, we had a little bit of a boost because I did you know, promoted it to everyone on my Discord, but that's all I pretty much do. I'm not sitting around promoting the video all day because I don't have time to do that. But as you can see, it brought in a few views, and then over time it's gone up because I've ranked for SEO when people are searching for servers on YouTube or on Google, and it's bringing them here. So that's great. That's what you're doing. That's what I'm doing over there. And I also did a bunch of live streams to promote my server in, I think it was like last year, September 2017. I've got up to 47 live streams. So I put in the work to really get my server name out there and all that sort of stuff. There's even a guy trying to steal my server name, which is silly. I don't know if he's still running the server, but it happened like earlier in the month. But that is the power of YouTube if you know how to use it for marketing. If you don't know how to use it, then you might just fling out a video that doesn't get any views, or you might get lucky and be able to bring in views. But, you know, check out my course on how I got to over like 24,000 subscribers, and it will teach you how to use SEO to get views on your video and to rank highly on YouTube, and that will really help you out with this type of thing. But you really got to be consistent and put in the work. And as you can see, I've done like a bunch of streams on Ark. I've done a bunch of videos on Ark, like a lot of videos on Ark, over hundreds of videos at this point. So that then helps my channel rank for Ark related things. So that's YouTube. Next on the list is Discord servers. Now, there are a few Discord servers that I know of. I'm just going to be talking about two. The first one is, let's go to the Ark PS4 one. That's my one. Ark PS4 Discord server. I think it's discord.me/Ark PS4, but I'll just put the link down below. And basically, if you post a link to your server on arkps4servers.com, which is my website, and I'll show you how to do that in the next step, and provide a brief introduction, then you can promote your server in the server section of my Discord channel. If you promote it wrong, like you don't follow these instructions, I'll just delete your post and probably ban you, because I ain't got no time for that BS. There's another Ark Survival Evolved Discord server which I have nothing to do with, which I'll also put a link down below, but they have a place where you can post your PS4 servers. Is there... it doesn't seem like they have it for Xbox or anything like that. That's weird. But they do have PS4 servers, and if you become a patron, you can post your featured server or whatever. So you can post your servers over there and get a few more eyeballs on your server information. And last place that you guys should go to post your server is arkps4servers.com. Now, this is my website. I started it, I think, late last year, probably around... When did I release it? I think I released it this year, actually. I think I released it early this year, maybe like February or January or something. And maybe even later than that, maybe March. But on this server, players can come and search for the type of servers they want. They can search for Ark PvP servers, PvE clusters, that sort of stuff, and they can search, you know, different maps, different rates, different taming rates. It's a nice experience for the user, and it's a nice experience for people who want to host their servers. You just come up here, click add server, and you can go through all the steps. I do have an actual video on how to host your server, so I'll put that up here. I'll link it so I don't have to explain the whole thing here. But basically, as you can see, you can get a promoted server, which you just pay to get a promotion key, and your server will appear above everyone else's. And you can just add your server here, and people can come and find your server. As I said, click that add server button, and it will bring you to the next page where you'll basically see how to add your server. But I did do a whole video, which is right here, on how to promote your Ark server. You can press this video and it will basically walk you through the process, and it just gives you more eyeballs on your server, more potential people to come and join your server. So that's great. Now, the last thing I want to give you guys, last tip I want to give you guys, is to create a place for your community. I think that's really, really important, that you create a place where your community can get together and communicate with each other, as it will just be better for the long-term health of your server, and it will help people connect with each other and form that community. And there are a few ways you can do this. You can do it with a Facebook group, which I've seen people do. That's fair enough. You can also use a Discord server, which I personally do. I have my own Discord server, and I use that for my Ark servers, as among other things. I may expand my Discord server in the future to kind of tackle other things, but I'm unsure how I want to do that. And also, you can create a PSN group, and those are basically the three main things I'd say to do. Or PSN community, not a PSN group, sorry about that, but I don't really like the PSN communities. I think they're quite mediocre. I'd suggest a Discord server and a Facebook page if you really want to do that, but I personally don't really use Facebook like that, so Discord server is best for me. I also have my website where I've got all the information for my server. Let's quickly go there. But you do not need a website. I'm not going to say you need to go get a website and whatever and have a place where everyone can see what's going on with your server and they can read all the information. I think that is good to have that, but you could just put this in your Discord. You could just put this in your Facebook group. You don't really need a website to do that. Although if you want to create a website, then leave a comment down below, because I will be making videos on creating websites and stuff in the future. But if I get enough demand for it, then I'll make it a lot sooner rather than later, to give people a walkthrough on how to create your own website and that sort of stuff. But I don't think it's entirely necessary for what we're doing here. You really just need a one page, so you could do that with pretty much any free website creation software, or you could just have a note that people can download, or you can have a rules page on your Discord or on your Facebook, or you can have a pinned comment on your face, or pinned post on your Facebook, or a pinned is it a pinned comment? I think it's a pinned comment in Discord, and you can basically just do it like that, or just have a server channel dedicated to the rules, dedicated to the information and that sort of stuff. You don't need a website. So I hope this has given you some idea on how to promote your server, where to promote your server, and how to get more eyeballs on your server, get more players. I hope it's really helped you out. If you've got any questions that you need me to answer, or any other videos you'd like me to create, please leave those in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll see you in the next Ark PS4 server tutorial. Peace out. If you want to rent your own Ark PS4 server, I recommend renting one from Nitrado. Go to jaycartere.com/Nitrado and use the coupon code JayCartere for 10% off. Now, if you go through that link, it does help out the channel, so please definitely do that. I use Nitrado servers for hosting my servers, and it's also the official provider of Ark PS4 servers. So definitely go to jaycartere.com/Nitrado and use code JayCartere to get 10% off your Ark PS4 server.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.